crazy, go crazy, go crazy, no crazy, no crazy,
Good morning, Weekly Shonen here. We have another Big 3 review, or I guess Big 2, right? Jujutsu Kaisen's on break this week, but My Hero came back, and so did One Piece, so yeah, I mean, that's all I really needed, right? My Hero could have been on break this week. I could have been here covering chapter 1054 for about 20 minutes, but you know, before we do that, before we go on all the rants, let's get through My Hero 360 first. Get through. It's nothing to get through. It's not a bad chapter at all. I'm just very hyped for what we've got to see this. So I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just go right into it. Funny that JJK is on break this week because we have Shigaraki and Amaraki having what seems to be, you know, synchronicity and the same energy, right? They're providing the same energy here. Yeah, I can't not think that this wasn't planned. Does that make sense? I'm not one to king shame, but like, I don't like how they're doing my boy right now. Like, seriously, how deep do you need to cut here? I understand he's the villain, he needs to talk his shit, and I love when he does that. But like, come on, bro. Like, you've already broken his body. You don't need to break his spirit. Plus, the opening attack failing here is kind of a bad sign for me. I don't know. I did enjoy the quick convo we got between Lemmy and Shig. This is just really funny. It's like, no friends. Shigaraki's face here is like, how did you know? Or maybe he's like, another idiot going in for the close range attack. I cannot believe it. I'm blown away by this. Really, I'm hoping it did something here because, you know, even though Shigaraki's moving perfectly fine, he still has the burn mark from Bakugo's attack. So maybe that's part of his quirk, right? Maybe he needs his quirk to regenerate. I don't know. Maybe his body's just taking a little bit longer to heal because he's, you know, maybe 5 seconds have passed. You know, I don't know how the passage of time is working, but, you know, I'm assuming that, you know, these attacks at least, they won't really do much real damage to Shigaraki, but they'll at least pepper him up. And then we just end with this really sad scene between Genist and Bakugo here, and you know, Genist even looks like done. Like he looks disheveled. His hair is all messed up. He's got dirt on his clothes. Never seen him in such a bad state.
That's cap.
We've seen him dead, so I guess we have seen him in worse state. But yeah, it's like him trying to, you know, talk to Bakugo here is like really, really just heartbreaking. But it seems like, you know, by what he's mumbling here, he can kind of see an opening. He's noticed something because Bakugo is such a great fighter that, you know, he's taken notice of something else that, you know, might be a weakness or might be something that he can exploit. And I don't think he's going to be able to go 1v1 because we just see the difference in power. But I do believe maybe one of the big three, or maybe all of the big three together, will provide some sort of opening that he can, you know, capitalize on. I also really did like the paneling in this last scene. You know, you can see Genist's talking bubble, his dialogue bubble, being cut off by the panel itself, which I guess kind of shows that, you know, it's completely separate from what Bakugo's thinking of, right? Like, it's not just an interruption by Bakugo. It's like Genist is trying to talk to him through one way, he's trying to give him a pep talk, and Bakugo's on some completely different shit. He's like, you're probably, you know, on the wrong page right here. I'm thinking of going right back in, and you're thinking of like, we need to get you out. And I guess the question of the day is, what does Shigaraki mean here by, you know, it's a good thing he can't use his quirk? I think the simple answer is that, you know, he won't burn a lot of energy. If he doesn't have his quirk, then, you know, he can go crazy just training his body, right? His newly adapted body. I don't think he's had any time to train it, right? You know, we did see him in that cave that one time, but maybe I took that as like him getting used to the changes, but not really like battling and training with it, because it didn't seem like they had an outlet to do that. You know, they have to all lay low, right? What is he going to do? Train against Tartarus people? Maybe. Wouldn't put it past One for All, or All for One, sorry. But, you know, the only other option is that, like, maybe he's realizing that, you know, he doesn't need his quirks to take out the top heroes right now, and he's trying to, you know, take an opportunity to train it, or like, you know, again, you know, it a lot of leads back to the same thing. But either, like, you know, he doesn't want to burn out his quirk, or he's like, good, I don't need it. So those are the only two options there that I can really think of, at least right now. But yeah, that's the whole chapter. That being said, let's get into One Piece 1054. I wonder if there's any meaning behind this 4-on-4 thing. I'm not gonna think about it too much. Green Bull is here, and it seems like his devil fruit is a mythical zone type Hashirama. This is absolutely wild. Quick tangent, is it safe to say that the creator of the Adam and Eve trees was a forest fruit user, or at least, you know, the original holder of the power that this fruit would, you know, become? This man is literally Hokage level, and you guys are sending him a handful of Jonin. That's look at these idiots. Look at how stupid they look and how stupid they're about to look in this fight. Yamato, the only capable fighter, pops in just at the right time to give us a TFS Dragon Ball reference.
Everything you say to me is pissing me off.
I really do love how Aramaki came in and is like, no bullshit. He's just spitting straight facts, ideology. He's like, this is how the world works. You don't know this because you are not part of the world. Let me explain this to you. Power scalers, do something with this information right here. Twitter, do absolutely nothing with this information right here. Power scaler. No, I'm kidding. This man is really gonna get thrown for a loop, man. Like, he runs into some weird looking motherfuckers. This dude whose face is as big as a body. Then he gets his shit rocked real quick by, oh wait, Yamato has a son who has tits and she's hot. What? And then there's a dragon. Like, what does this man have to have in terms of you know, composure to just not be freaking out right now? Like, his reactions are pretty justified if he does that. Like, I could just imagine Green Bull needing a minute to consume everything. Just hold on, stop the fight, you know, de-transform. Explain this to me. What am I fighting against right now? Okay, cool. Let's get back into it. And then goes back into force mode. That's that Luffy influence right there. Okay, but seriously, what the fuck, Momo? You're literally getting folded right now, and then you're gonna turn down the help from the only person who's capable of touching an admiral right now. Oh my god, Shanks is here. Forget what I just said. Yeah, I have no care for this fight anymore. Everyone's bingo cards are completely destroyed. Revolutionary Army showing up? No. The other supernova would pop up? No. Shanks? Absolutely no one had that. I love it. He's here. And bro, what? All right, time out. Why does he look like this? This looks really weird. Looks like his face is flat. And that's coming from a demon monkey. They said the thing. 10 out of 10 chapter. Also, Evil Shanks confirmed, because the way that Ben Beckman is looking at this man exhausted right now. I don't know if that's his normal face, but he's looking at Shanks like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
You are fake news.
I guess some bingo cards have somewhat of a second chance by this. Let's get it. Also, I think Bonnie's hyped right now. Either that or she's with them, right? Because if she was near Kuma when shit broke down, and they got Kuma back, then I'm gonna assume she's with them. Dude, what does Cole say? Sabo and a few good men.
Sabo and a few good men. Fuck out of here, nigga. What?
I'm really looking forward to the next Cole and BDA discussion now, because like this moment right here, like this Marineford Admiral repression thing confirmed. Like, yes, they definitely had to hold back. They were on the Holy Land. They had to hold back. They were on Marineford. So like every even debate, every fight that is like even debatable, it's like technically the Admiral edges them out. So yeah, this is gonna be fun to just watch the community put into perspective. I think this also confirms that Vivi's definitely with the revolutionaries right now. We're going back to Vera. This is Vera, right? This is why Oda gave us a whole box and made us look at it and made us make a whole bunch of whatever. Well, it seems like we know why the world is in shambles right now. It's not just the abolishment of the warlord system. It's the timing of the revolutionaries finally forming up, which I think is amazing. You know, like they're doing their thing, right? We've been asking like when the hell are they going to do anything? They've clearly like just been gathering up and not really doing much, but they are clearly making their move now. They have made one giant move, which was like, you know, declaring war, but you know, it seems like it's a lot more than that, right? Like the towns that they've, what's it called? I almost said euthanized. The towns that they've liberated, you know, they're all clicking up now and they're ready to battle. So it's like the world itself is trying to go against the world government. Plus you got all this shit with the emperors happening. So like I can understand the context for why the world is in shambles right now. Funny enough, I thought that this chapter would have been called Flame Emperor because of Luffy, but nope. It's all because of Sabo's reputation. Sabo, you know, here we now have the combination of Luffy's charm, Ace's heart, and Shanks' face, I guess. That's the whole chapter, though. Not really much to speculate. I don't want to take the energy into speculating because I know that there's no break next week, and I just want to wait and see this unfold like before our eyes. So yeah, I'm just gonna be a casual viewer this week, not a reviewer, and that'll be it from me. You know, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope things work out for you in life. I hope things work out for everyone in this chapter, and that maybe Aramaki gets a little sauced up. That's it. Those are all my hopes. So, yeah, have a great day, be safe, and bye.